than the impulse to create, to somehow reflect one's own experience in a medium understandable to others. And the most powerful medium, of course, is art, a personal expression of the universal, a sometimes joyous, sometimes troubled, always human expression of the absolute and the inevitable. This is the Wichita Center for the Arts. Winds blow around here and through here. Gentle, evocative winds, cross currents of human expression, which swirl amid the varied art forms found together in Kansas, here and here alone. Since 1920, the Wichita Center for the Arts has combined a theater, a gallery, and a school, involving the people of Wichita and the surrounding area in hands-on programs of self-understanding and self-expression, arising from a unique blend of the visual and the performing arts, both underpinned by an educational component that turns learners into doers. The winds that blow through this gallery, through the adjoining theater, mingle amateur and professional directors, designers, and actors in a heady mixture of opportunity for all concerned. Bankers or factory workers or young adults barely out of college can take the stage next to theater professionals whose credits stretch to Broadway and beyond. The plays which go on the boards of the Center Theater are cumulatively unlike those being produced anywhere else in the city. Driving Miss Daisy or Amadeus, and then Chekhov perhaps, followed a few weeks later by a kabuki interpretation of Medea, which in turn gives way to something even riskier in terms of mass cultural tastes, a play even more unlike anything performed live in Wichita before. Thereby, the daring becomes the popular. In all cases, the productions pursue the highest standards of execution, bringing audiences an affecting cultural experience every time.
First of all, the Wichita Center for the Arts is the only stage in this city which delivers theatrical entertainment of professional quality in the winter season. I appreciate that very much. Even more, though, I value the daring combination of their playlists. It's a thoughtful combination of the traditional and the contemporary, where I believe absolutely unprecedented ideas about theater in the Midwest are being developed.
The vortex of cultural expression generated by the Wichita Center for the Arts is never more obvious than during intermission of a thoroughly entertaining, thought-provoking theatrical production. It's there that theater patrons come face to face with provocative 2- and 3-dimensional art from the center's permanent collection and from the prestigious touring exhibitions which regularly stop at the center gallery. The center's permanent collection of the visual arts groups itself in a regional focus in 2-dimensional media and in a national emphasis in 3-dimensional media. In both contexts, the gallery invites personal growth and creative development, while, through all the subtle powers of exposure and suggestion, seeking to make the visual arts an important part of every Wichitan's life. The gallery draws national attention to the work being done in the Midwest, chronicling the maturity of important new artists at each stage of their careers. Significant visual art in 2 and 3 dimensions has been created in the Midwest since the earliest days of the Republic. In a lively exhibitional exchange between this part of the world and the rest, the center reminds everyone who comes here that those qualities which unite human beings outnumber by so very much the qualities which divide us. In the shared appreciation of all that the visual and performing arts have to offer, the center creates numerous social opportunities wherein friends, old and new, find a great deal to talk and laugh and wonder about. It's on such occasions that the full impact of the center's programs coalesce in a recognition that art and its manifold intellectual and sensual messages really are central to human life. First and last, the Wichita Center for the Arts is a place where art is created. And because art is first of all a work of intelligence, the Center School supports both the visual and performing disciplines. Of course, the school teaches the techniques specific to creation in various media. There are classes in stagecraft and acting, in drawing and painting, in ceramics and sculpture and weaving, and a dozen more individual investigations of the creative process. In the Center's School of Performing Arts, budding actors of all ages can find instruction and encouragement as they pursue their craft in the company of dedicated, diversely experienced teachers. Beyond the teaching of technique, however, the Center School seeks to nurture the understanding of self and others that art makes possible. Through the intuitive expression of individual experience and the knowledgeable appreciation of other human experience through art, the Wichita Center for the Arts draws people from diverse social and economic backgrounds together. And the Center School is pivotal in this commingling of disparate personalities and experiences. Here in the school, as in the gallery and on the stage, at-risk middle school students can discover their innate love of truth and beauty with the most educated and affluent people in the community. And each can discover how much there is to know and to feel and to share. The Wichita Center for the Arts is an open door. It's an invitation to exploration of the best that has been thought and seen and understood and eventually expressed in our changing world. An invitation to exploration of the creative wellsprings which lie within all of us. The Center's is a vigorous, active asking, extending to everyone who cares about humanity, individually and collectively, extending to them a standing invitation to come, share in its ongoing work of intellectual and emotional stimulus, its insistence on the dignity, the power, and the eventual supremacy of the human spirit. Come to the Wichita Center for the Arts. There are answers in the wind.